Is this recording? I forget how any of this works. Welcome back to Lies of P. This was my first full-length playthrough on the channel, and I also had a blast with the game. It was my favorite game of 2023, easily. And after about a year of doing about 3 videos every week on top of full-time work and grad school, I got super burned out. But I always knew I was going to come back to do whatever DLC or sequel or anything Lies of P did, so we're back. And as I think everybody knew, the that broken stargazer in the Path of the Pilgrim, is it called? Is the path to the DLC, so I'm gonna head that way. And just a quick rundown, I'm doing a motivity or advanced build with motivity as a backup stat, and it's actually a respec. I did this playthrough as a technique build, and this is actually my first time through was completely blind, so I didn't make all the right choices. So on this playthrough, as you can tell from the hair, I did do like the perfect perfect humanity ending. So I respec'd back to advanced emotivity because I wanted to do that again, because that's what I did in the base game. And I basically just picked one weapon to level up for that because I'm fully expecting that I'm going to find cool DLC weapons that I'll want to use instead. So we loaded in, and some butterflies are taking us here to this thing, and we're going to go to wherever Overture takes place. And I am delighted to hear that apparently the DLC is really hard. And I also noticed that they added difficulty settings, which was an interesting choice. I mean, I guess I don't mind it because you're free to not change it. But it is definitely an interesting choice, and I love that we're going into like a wintry theme. Nice change of pace from the base game. And yeah, let's go. So this is at the... It's post-ending of the base game. Still new game. The reason I'm not just continuing my original playthrough is because I went right into New Game Plus for that, but then didn't really go anywhere with it.
Hey, wakey wakey. Oh, come on, pal, get up.
Do people like Gemini? I don't really know. He seems like the kind of character people would be annoyed at.
I'm not sure what's going on, but we better check things out.
Like Ghost from Destiny. It's got very similar vibes. How appropriate that my hair is white and my clothes are white. But yeah, I did hear that it's apparently pretty hard, so looking forward to that.
Okay, there's gotta be a stargazer nearby. Be on the lookout, pal.
And what I was playing right before this was Expedition 33, so I'm already in the parry mindset. But yeah, I don't really know when, like if you were doing a natural playthrough, I guess. I don't know when you would get the item to access the DLC. So I don't know how my level compares to what you would be expected to have. I hope I can remember how to play this. Oops. Freeze. Frost damage. Continuous HP drain. Less attack speed and movement speed. And there's a new kind of ampoule to remove it. I did put on the the amulet from Nameless Puppet that makes me immune to... Ah. Yeah. I love it. First enemies of the game. Can't wait for the first boss. Glad that missed. I didn't really expect it to, because I thought I was right inside that hitbox. Oops. Nope. Okay, yeah. That's gonna kill me. Can't get overconfident for a second. As it should be. How many times will I die in the first combat room of the DLC? I also heard it's a pretty long DLC, which is nice. The Elden Ring DLC was very substantial. It felt like a full-length game, really. I guess I gotta clean these guys up again. Oops, too close. And now I'm stuck. Let me past. Okay, we're going down here. Now we're going up here. I wonder if I can cheese him by leashing him. I remember in Sekiro, there were a couple enemies that you could basically just kite out to their maximum range and then... Yep. Looks like I can at least partially do that. Play smarter. Do whatever you gotta do. I mean, it'd be really embarrassing if I died anyway. Oh, his head came off. And there were tentacles in it. I wonder if it's gonna be mostly puppets, mostly humans. I mean, I don't know where we are yet, so Who knows? Hunting clothes. Winter's hunting. Where do you even... Here we go. New clothes. Warm stalker apparel designed for combat and comfort during freezing winters. Quilted fabric lined with thick fur helps resist frigid cutting winds. Workshop technicians designed this winter apparel to withstand even the harshest winter squalls, but even this thick clothing proved useless against the petrification disease which froze Krat to its core. Stylish hat. Nice. Yeah, I guess this immunity to status things might not be as good as I thought if this is going to be like an area that mostly does freezing anyway. Have you ever seen a giraffe with its neck stretched high? What about scampering monkeys and big bears, or a majestic crocodile traversing the swamp? No need to imagine these wondrous sights any longer. Now is your chance to experience the real thing. See living, breathing wild animals up close, only at Krat Zoo's Grand Festival XXXX.
It's an ad for Krat Zoo? How is that still here? Wait. Something's not right.
What do I even need to level up now? 15,000. Talk with Gemini.
Well, how can it be winter all of a sudden? And where exactly are we?
I feel like it's a when are we also, if the zoo is not supposed to be here anymore. I have been getting, since I reinstalled, I guess I've been getting tutorials again. So does this mean we're still at Krat, but... Oh yeah, that looks familiar. Sort of. I see the tram. That might be the exhibition hall from before.
Yes, it is. That's Krat Zoo. How in the blazes?
Or
And
it's
I
the
mean
zoo.
that literally. The zoo burned down a long time ago. Just give me a minute to think about this.
So this is a prequel, I guess. I really didn't read much about it because I always like to, damn. But it's still, apparently still the petrification disease, or whatever the, you know, the people are still carcasses already. So it's after that happened. I am assuming I'm going to find some new weapons here, and hopefully it won't take that long, because I really haven't gone back and, except this one, I haven't gone back and put together like new weapons for this build. On my first playthrough, Nameless Puppet glitched through the ceiling and deprived me of a proper win, and I am still salty about that. So, hopefully that won't happen this time. If you haven't watched the base playthrough, there's some jank to it because it was my first, I mean it was early days, but you're welcome to watch it. Circus Worker's Letter. I should have listened to you, my dear. Should have packed our tent and left with you. Staying here was a mistake. We were only distractions, just biding time until they could unleash their circus of monsters. What's the point of it now? I've lost you. I want to see you. You're still in there, but forgive me, I can't even tell which one of those things was you. Farewell, my love. I think I have... I think I forgot, like, I know the petrification disease was one thing that I think the alchemist actually caused, if I remember correctly. I don't remember where the carcasses came from, though. It's been a little while. I should have been paying attention. I don't even know what I just picked up. It was probably that Fable Catalyst then. No, that's not what that icon means. I don't know. Whatever it was. It'll turn up. I can already tell that my health is not high enough for what I'm doing. If a basic enemy hits me once and takes half my health, that's probably not good. But my weight is pretty maxed out. But I'm actually going to take this one off because it's super heavy, and I get the feeling I'm not going to need a lot of immunity to overheat, shock, decay, or corruption, but we'll see. But I'm just going to put on a lighter amulet and then put on a heavier physical resistance one. Maybe just... I mean, this is super light. It's kind of just good all around. Or maybe carcass damage, since that's what I'm running into a lot of. And then I'll put on a heavier one of these. Might be able to fit one of these also. Yeah. Because I'm sure we're going to run into a intro DLC boss pretty soon. Wow. Dead giraffe. Krat Zoo founded September 19th, 18XX. You're gonna burst out of there. 100% chance. So maybe first boss will be like a zombified giraffe? That would be fun. Oops. None of these special grindstones will do anything if I'm using this weapon, so... I think I've got the destruction when equipped, which seems as good as anything, while I get reacquainted with this game. I've still got some of the muscle memory. Damn it! Misjudged the spacing on that. I remember in the base game I basically decided that the amulet that lets you dodge those red attacks was pretty much a must-have. And then on my second playthrough, I was like, it's really not. And I started actually preferring just parrying the red attacks. The parries in this game, I remember, were so satisfying, especially when you got that weapon break on an enemy. And when I played like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, I really didn't like even trying to parry in those games. But then I liked it a lot in Sekiro, which was obviously all about parrying. And it just felt so much more responsive. So there must be a stat that gives you freeze resistance, right? Isn't there a... No, maybe I'm just thinking of these things that... I thought there was a stat that boosted your ailment resistance, but I think I'm wrong. These guys are trouble. Oh my god. Just gotta get good. They like to lunge from out of range, so can't do what I would normally do. I like to sort of back up and then like time an attack to hit them as they come in. Doesn't really work when they lunge in that quickly. That works. Thankfully, this weapon is just barely quick enough to deal with that. Okay, top off. Special grind. Oops. God damn it. Special grindstone. And we're out. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. There we go. There was almost definitely a stargazer right after that, right? Colonel Little's Guide to Krat Zoo. Welcome to Colonel Little's Krat Zoo. The Colonel is a heroic explorer who traversed the wilds of the continent for years. In Colonel Little's most famous adventure, he slew a giant lion beside his eternal friend Rex the crocodile. After returning home, the Colonel built this zoo so he could share his adventures with the citizens of Krat. You too can be an adventurer. Traverse the Hall of Adventure, Savannah Experience Center, Greenhouse, and Carnival Garden. Follow the heroic explorer's journeys and experience all the joys of adventure. May great Mother Nature watch over you. Charming. Dramatic door opening. Who now? Markiona, Puppeteer of Death? She didn't sound like a carcass, and if she's a puppeteer, she's probably not a puppet. So I might as well take this off. A little more physical damage reduction. It feels like I really need that. Try that. And don't need those with a elemental weapon, so I will put on... I'll grab some of these throwables. I think I have enough that I might as well... I like that they added this add ergo option to the level up menu. It was really nice. I think I have to use a big one. I have barely any left, but I have enough ergo that I would rather not risk losing it. I'm gonna... It's hard to spend points on such a small gain, but especially when it's like I need my damage stats to be higher. I felt like when I respect, I put a lot in capacity because I just wanted to like have that not be a problem. You know, just get that out of the way and be able to equip what I want. But I don't know if I should have done that or not. I'll just get more health. So what do we have in here? Nice. I'm guessing this is the door to the boss, maybe, or a shortcut to the boss. The bear is a magnificent, dignified creature, but it is also a mighty beast that can be very dangerous. Until and unless we unlock the secrets of animal conversation, we cannot speak to them directly. Best to always follow these simple rules if you encounter a bear. Don't make loud noises that irritate the bear. An agitated bear is a dangerous bear. Don't flee up a tree. Bears love climbing trees almost as much as they love honey. Then what can you do? Whenever you encounter a bear, play dead. Just lie still as the grave. The bear will probably pass right by you. If they do, congratulations, you're alive. But the best plan, don't meet a bear in the first place. Remember, good children never explore the forest alone. That's why only good children make it home. This is gonna be locked, surely. Yeah. Love the classic Souls level layout. It does get kind of predictable, I guess. Like you can... There's not really any surprises. You can kind of tell like what it's doing. But it's a really good formula, so... I guess I can't go that way. Grab whatever this was. 4 hidden moonstone. I was wondering, like, as I was looking at respecking and upgrading different weapons and stuff.
Someone save me.
If the DLC was going to give us more of those basic upgrade materials.
Madam Stalker, is it you? You've come back. Oh, no, you're not. I thought she'd returned to save me. The stalker with red hair. She helped me escape, brought me here. The bounty blinded me. My greed, my ambition, one mortal wound puts an end to it all. But I did find something. clue. The Savannah Experience Center. Go there. If you see her, the red-haired stalker, give her my thanks. Tell her this isn't her fault. Merely the
Oh, there it
death
is. Savannah.
of a pathetic fool, blinded by greed.
Missing Romeo. Yeah, we know him. Looking for the stalker Romeo. Contact lost while investigating the zoo. Last seen wearing a black stalker uniform and a ring engraved with the letter R on his right hand. Any individual with pertinent information or related clues that may lead to the current location of this individual, please come to the hotel in downtown Krat. Ask for Stalker Leah when you arrive. A sizable reward is being offered for any relevant and legitimate information. I guess it would make sense that we might see past Hotel Krat. And if we run into past Romeo, that would be really interesting considering we killed him in the future. Always gotta check behind the boxes for hidden items. There's some antifreeze. Might as well throw that on the bar. An ampule made by processing medicine used by the Krat sailors of old to prevent their ships from freezing. Even the proudest of technicians had no choice but to recognize its effectiveness. Should have seen that coming. Oh, well, there's another one. How synchronized. Oops. Long hallway with nothing in it. I should have seen that coming. I thought I saw a pop-up just there, but I must not have. Ooh. Tiny horse legs on... It reminds me of Radon in Elden Ring. Tiny horse under a huge monster. Thermite. A Savannah lion hunts his predator swiftly drops its... So this is some sort of mutant zebra elephant hybrid. It's a zebra-elephant hybrid. Very nice. I'll set it on fire. Seems appropriate. Oops. Oh, that little burst of speed at the end was not fair. Put that thing out of its misery. Okay, yeah, and that's the savannah over there. Or the entrance, anyway. Okay. So we can go down there now, but I don't know. There's a lot more places to go inside. I wonder if this unlocks like maybe that shortcut, because it should be right over there, I think. Maybe this is how we open that, and then we can check out the other ways. Emotivity crank. I don't think there is a crank on this weapon, actually. I think I forgot to put one on. Yeah. And that's my last... damn it, I forget what they're called. It's been too long. Energy cell? Pulse cell? Pulse cells.
Clearly, we're still in Krat, but the zoo's still standing and intact. Is it possible that the Stargazer sent us back in time?
Glad you caught on,
A day
Johnny.
like this, a day when snow was falling on the zoo.
There we go. Now we can go to that other side. And then there was, I think there was a whole thing off to the left as well. Seems like there was a lot to see in there. I'm done with this outfit. It looks silly. Unequip. Put some real clothes back on. Stylish. It's all about fashion. Such a satisfying sound. Ooh. Probably should have kept the carcass amulet on because there's still a shit ton of them. Royal Horn Bow. Haven't seen a ranged weapon in this game. It's considered a dagger. It's a technique weapon, unsurprisingly. Unfortunately, I spec'd out of technique. Quickly retreat backward, then fire an arrow at enemies in front of you. Hold down the attack button to increase the arrow's power. Gather your strength to shoot a powerful arrow. The fired arrow will pierce and attack enemies. Hold down the attack button to activate a stronger attack. I mean, I'll try it out. Just to see what it looks like. Did not expect something like this. I can see how a bow would come in really handy, but be potentially super annoying to deal with all these in-your-face enemies with. I don't know. I mean, I guess there's 2 weapons. That's why there's 2 weapon slots. Well, that's cool. That's surprising. I'd be curious to see, like, maybe watch someone who is doing a technique build, watch a little gameplay with the bow after I finish, because I don't want to spoil anything. But I'd be interested to see how it plays. And then off to the other side. I think there was still something over on the, to the left of the entrance. Oops. How do I get out of here? What am I missing? Oh. Okay, and this... yeah, it looks like there's something off to the left there. Looking for that badass advanced weapon. The vanished taxidermist. Filato, a professional taxidermist, was a close friend of Colonel Little, the founder of Krat Zoo. After the Colonel's unfortunate death and subsequent purchase of the zoo by the alchemists, Filato carried on his friend's will as manager of the zoo. So the alchemist bought the zoo. I wonder if that has anything to do with the fact that everything in the zoo is now a mutant monstrosity. Filato was deeply offended when the alchemists insisted he mount Rex, the crocodile that had killed the Colonel. Just seeing the animal responsible for his friend's death pained him. Filato was hardly enthusiastic about the task. One day, however, he abruptly began pouring his all into the job, like a man possessed. After stuffing and mounting the crocodile, the taxidermist vanished. A rumor began that Filato had himself been devoured by the mounted crocodile. It seemed the evil spirit of the man-eating crocodile had somehow infused the stuffed recreation. Where lies the truth? Filato's final words are the only clue left behind. The eyes of men reflect truth even as their mouths spit lies. Yet the animal that survives through deceit still holds truth within its jaws. Seeker of truth, attend to the ineffable mouth of lies. Okay. The animal that survives through deceit still holds truth within its jaws. So an animal associated with lying has something in its mouth. Like a snake, perhaps. Hmm. So, look for a snake and look in its mouth. And something will be in it. A clue about the taxidermist. I mean, there... Oh. Didn't notice this over here. I mean, I did. But only when the guy attacked. I wonder if it's smart to go down... Oh, I see a chest. Smart to go down there with 0 heals? Against 2 of them at once? Probably not. So, I'm gonna top off. Because it's recharging anyway. And... maybe I'll throw some things to start off. Okay, that did more than I thought. Alright, that was not so bad at all. I've grown so much from the noob who died 3 times in the first combat encounter in the DLC. Nice. Feels like just 53 minutes ago that I was dying 3 times in a row to the very first enemies. Okay. Now I can rest. And none of these are snakes, right? Anyway, I investigated them already. That doesn't even look like anything. That doesn't look like anything. No snakes on this side, right? I don't think I clicked on these heads, but this is clearly not. That was broken. Well, it must be in another area. Why do I have... Oh. I can switch timelines. Select between the forgotten time and the present time. Okay. But it's telling me... Oh, because I have a new emote, I can go teach it to the little guy in the swamp. But the snake must be somewhere else. Have to keep an eye out. I'm also just assuming it's a snake. Maybe it's not. just barely don't do enough to two-hit them. Haven't run into a single puppet yet. It's all been carcass monsters. So I guess I really should put this back on. And then maybe even... Nah, puts me over the limit. Does anyone even play slightly heavy? Is that just kind of a... Is that a no-go? Like, it seems like it would never be worth doing, but there's probably people who make it work. You can put a lot of stats and other things if you just don't care about capacity. So that was one thing that it just felt like it was always taking up space. It's like I can't do the thing I want because I need to spend a few more points in capacity first. Hello. Damn it. Well, it's part gorilla. I can't really tell what the other part is. But this is leading further away. I wonder if I should go back to that central area and finish clearing that out first. Small disc said to have originated from the depths of the ancient ruins in Krat. A collector who recognizes its value will pay a commensurate sum for it. An ancient disc engraved with mysterious symbols. Whether these symbols represent a god or a devil remains unknown. A new exchange material. This looks like a one-way thing. It seems like a one-way thing. And it seems like I should finish doing the middle before I go out that way, because it said it led into the rainforest. And if it does go into another little sub-area, I'm probably not supposed to... I'm probably supposed to clear this out first. Oh. Because... yeah. Savannah's this way. Oh wait, is this exactly the same area? Yes, it is. I'm learning. These guys aren't so troublesome anymore. More basic upgrade materials. Well, again, I haven't cleared out the middle yet. I should do that before I get further away. Oh. 3 at once could be a problem, though. Could be a huge problem. Oh, it was the petrification disease. I don't know if I ever really understood the carcasses and the did the petrification disease turn them all into carcasses in the end? Because I thought what that did was, like, basically turn them all petrified, you know? Like, froze them. So I thought the carcass thing was a different thing. My 9,000 ergo. I should probably run and get it. Or maybe that third one will just leave me alone, so I can casually kill the other two. Even captive bears are dangerous predators. Do not venture within reach of the cage. And then it shows a little girl being eaten. Ooh, chest. Light you on fire? Oh, you've got fancy helmet. Shot put is what glitched out the nameless puppet. It'll always have a special place in my heart. I should totally save a stack of shot put to throw at whatever the final boss here is. See if I can glitch him through the ceiling. Winter's Sleep. You know, I put on this Awakened God's Amulet because I was thinking, oh, I can charge up an Electric Punch on a staggered enemy and maybe that'll do more than a crit will. And then I didn't equip the Electric Arm, so... not really doing anything. Increases freeze resistance. Fair. That's gonna do more for me than the Awakened God's Amulet is, and it's lighter. I could even put on... I mean, it's not that much better. I could put on a slightly better converter. Or actually equip a second weapon, you know. I could do that. But it feels like a lot of... with weight at a premium, it feels like I should stick to one weapon. I think I usually did that in the base game. And I would just swap out the weapon before like a boss fight or something if I needed to do that. So I had a pretty good setup. I had like a fast acid weapon, a medium fire weapon, and a slow electric weapon. And I would use whatever I needed to use. What? I got a quartz for that. Nice. I guess I have a couple of quartz now. I should go back to the present at some point to spend them. I heard that on New Game Plus, the quartz progression actually continues into several new tiers, and this is still a new game. So I don't know what those extra ones are or how good they are. Seems like that would be really handy. I don't know how that's going to work with the DLC then, because like I guess I'll just be filling in stuff I didn't take before. Okay, now we can go forward. Into the rainforest, but wasn't... Is that it for the savannah? I was looking for a clue. I was looking for a clue about the red-haired stalker. Can't go in there. I didn't see any other things I could interact with. Yeah, I don't know. But they definitely said there was a clue in the savannah. I'll have to do another run through of that. Oh my. That is slightly horrifying. I don't remember what else he said about... Okay. Whoa! Okay. Get back here. Nope. Shit. Okay, what am I gonna do here? Throw things at it? Okay, that did basically nothing. Well, this is a nice situation to be in. That thing took zero, well, not zero, but practically no fire damage. Do I just die so I can start fresh? Maybe I should just come at it with 9 instead of... When I got the Lies of P DLC, I did not expect to end up boxing a mutant giant kangaroo. Oh. I could actually do that thing that I was going to do. Put this on. And then I can use... I'm not running into much freeze, so... Go back to this. Let's see how it works. So I'm still looking for a animal, something about deceit and looking at its mouth. And I'm looking for a clue about the red-haired stalker. I'm gonna go the other way through the savannah to see if I missed anything on this side of it. Okay. Okay. Quick look around here. Nothing. Up top. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably just run past the big guy while I double check if I didn't... Did I already pick something up and just didn't realize that it was the clue I was supposed to find? That was ridiculously close. I could have sworn that there was a thing blocking the entrance. And I've got that thing now. Two of them. Can I de-aggro something? Or am I just aggroing even more? Oh. I lost the big guy. Oh my god. Well, that was a hot mess. Oh, and you're back. But at least you took some time out to let me focus on other things. And I'm already out of my pulse cells. Okay, problem. My plan did not work. I'm gonna go pick up my... Oh, wait. Did I already lose it? Well, I picked up whatever there was. I might have died again and lost that 12... I had 12,000. But just there, it said 1, which doesn't seem right. Or maybe it was 1,200, I don't know. Well, let's not repeat that. I ran through it and didn't see anything that I had missed, so... we'll just head through to the rainforest and deal with the kangaroo from hell. I mean, this is the only thing. The sign telling me to stay away from the bear cage. Which, I went in there and killed the bear, but there was nothing else in there. And we're back. Clean. Yeah, that makes me think the only possible thing could be that there's something in here. But I think the chest was the only thing in there. So well, if I miss something, then I'll come back for it. Okay. Top off. There's one more small one. And now this guy. Okay. Oops. Weird hitbox. They always back up when you wanted to be close, and get close when you wanted to back up. And now you're running away. Now I do this thing. I don't know if that was more than a crit would have done. Okay. Every one of those hit. Oh my god. Damn this kangaroo. I'm trying to play like more defensively until I figure out what they're doing, so I know when the openings are. I don't think that charged electric punch did more than a stagger would have done. I'll just stick with it for now. I'm assuming all these count as carcasses, and this amulet is helping. heard the DLC was pretty hard. I haven't even encountered a boss yet. It reminds me of Bloodborne, when you know, there's just like a pack of crows or something on the ground, and you get complacent because it's just a few crows, and then they peck you to death. Okay. Ridiculous. Settle down. I remember somebody posted a comment on the first playthrough that was something like, "You're not very good at this game, but it looks fun." But I beat the game. Alright, I'm going in with 4. Make that 3. You're still alive? And now you're not. I will defeat this kangaroo. If it's the last thing I do! You know, it makes me wonder if by staggered enemy, they meant the stagger windows open, not that it's actually stunned. Don't know, it's dead. I do wonder about that though. I think it usually says when it's in its stagger window if that's what it means. So I think a staggered enemy is one that's actually open to a crit. I mean you know, crit. We made it. I might have missed a couple of clues so far.
No
Or maybe
doubt
not.
about it. This is definitely Krat Zoo. I'd stake my life on it.
But I'll look it up later.
If, you know, I was alive, anyway. This doesn't make sense. Krat
Oh.
Zoo burned down after the frenzy began. But this place looks fine. Well, aside from all the corpses. How is this still standing?
Well, I lost most of my ergo, so... But I am just gonna put firearm back on. And swap this back. I mean, Red Fox had red hair, right? Or did she just wear red? I'll just put this on for now. Miraculous enhancement. Temporarily increases max HP, stamina, and legion. Nice. Ah, another elephant zebra. Okay. He was hiding a whole zoo in there. Well done. He was hiding like 8 more animals in there. So when he stops like that, for a long moment, back up. Are you doing the thing? Damn it. Scary. I should have expected the kick. Genius's Legion plug. New Legion arm. Where's that? The genius inventor had so many ideas that even these were forgotten, and it is said that these blueprints can now be found only within certain long-lost Legion plugs. Oh, what's this? Balance crank. Well, I just fought an entire zoo in one creature. One zombie zoo. It wasn't a boss, but it kind of felt like a boss. It dropped a special item and everything. Well, that bird seems fine. Normal birds. That's funny. It didn't have to show me that for me to... Don't blow whistles near the aviary. I was just in my inventory looking at this. Nice. Golden seed. A radiant seed that emits light similar to that of the gold coin tree. If planted in a suitable garden, it may one day sprout something unexpected. There is more to Krat than sadness that flows like a river of tears. Even this seed may hold an unexpected miracle. Ooh. If planted in a suitable garden. If I did actually miss either the clue I was supposed to find in the savannah or the snake thing, tell me, what the fuck? Who threw that? Who threw that? Was it you? Oh, I remember you. Where's one of you in the Red Lobster Inn? In the Malum district. Somebody rolled an Indiana Jones-style giant death ball down this canyon. I will find out who it was. But it opened up this. It probably broke the wall for this Lorenzini bolt. You know, that sounds like a technique weapon again, but it has a cool name. There it is. It's a technique weapon. Great sword. Explosive shot. Shoot a blade forward that explodes. Siege bolt from a ballista. That's really cool. Venini conceived this design as a child, hoping to use it to meet the mighty Moon World warrior. Well, that's cool. It's not really my spec. That's 2 technique weapons in a row. That means we're definitely due to get a really cool advanced weapon next. Whoa. Oh, that's pretty badass. Rocket-powered spear. Nice. Nice. Yes, there is something up here. I would stop topping off so frequently with my pulse cells, but a lot of these hits are chunking me hard. So I feel like I have to top off, but then that means I have no cells left very quickly. Rainforest. Oh, back in the savannah. So maybe that wasn't... Maybe I didn't miss something.
What are they doing here?
Announcement for the Brotherhood of Truth? Climbing the path of ascension in the Order is no easy feat. Earning the title of Enlightened One even more so, despite her origins as a workshop technician, Markiona earned such high prestige in the Order due to the immense worth of her achievements. It was she who discovered the secret of the sacred maid puppet, a sign from God that opened the door to the potentiality of immortality. And yet Markiona's immense wisdom and skill took her far beyond even that pinnacle. Markiona created her true masterpiece, the Arch Puppets, to spread the elixir throughout Krat. When her army of God is complete, it will grant the joy of evolution to every citizen in the land. Even the one who will swallow God will know our true loyalty. Awaken, evolve, ascend. Join the will of the Order. Brothers and sisters. Sacred Maid Puppet. Well, I see a stargazer in there. Time for a dramatic door opening. Savannah Experience Center. Oh, maybe he did say the Experience Center. And I was looking around for nothing.
There must have been a fight. But this much blood. Someone is dying or dead.
Yeah, I probably wasted a lot of time looking around that other part of the savannah thinking, like, oh, well, that's all there is to the savannah, because I'm transitioning to the rainforest. Is this a functional door? No. Rest. And I don't even have... I'm nowhere close to a level up. I mean, I've lost some ergo, but... awfully quiet in here. Shortcut door. If that's a shortcut to the boss, I'll probably be running up and down these stairs many, many times. Running back to the boss. Oh. I assume I can't break this fence. No. I also assume I can't just throw things at that guy. Let me see. throw a sawtooth wheel at it. Yeah, okay. Oh. Okay, it's gonna be like that. Okay, well, we found signs of a fight in the Savannah Experience Center. Someone is dying or dead. Oh, maybe that'll, like, be the intro to the boss fight. Maybe she tried to fight the, Sacred Maid puppet or something. And we'll show up in time to see her die, and then we'll fight the Sacred Maid puppet. Temporarily increase. Oh, cool. I guess we're dropping down. Well, I might as well saving consumables because you might need them later, and then ending the game with 1,000,000 consumables that you never used. Let's not do that. I need more ergo to level up, so I might as well get more ergo. It's like every mob is champion Victor. And I'm out. Yeah, it's like fighting a whole zoo of victors. Victor was a fun boss, though. Looking forward to getting up there. Probably have to walk on a super narrow walkway while he's throwing those. Yeah, they got one attack that comes out quicker than my swing does. And it's that one. Oh, damn it. I thought this was too far away. Okay, where was that kangaroo? Maybe I can... Okay, never mind. Gotta stop going for that extra attack. Because his poise is better than mine. His poise will out-poise anything I'm trying to do. That's more like it. And I'm pretty sure that was the sound of his weapon breaking, even if he doesn't have... I like it though. It shouldn't feel like a pushover. I don't know why I'm saying I haven't fought any bosses though when, like... a lot of the mobs feel like bosses. Miraculous recovery. Nice. I should put that on the bar. Although, that is one that I should probably save. Oh no. Another one of the big kangaroos. While I'm having rocks thrown at me. Maybe I can... Maybe I can sneak past the kangaroo and get the, find my way up there to deal with those. This is the kind of place where that bow would probably come in real handy. Okay. If this were a Souls game, this is where there would be like 50 player notes all saying something like, you know, revenge or something like that. Can I walk on this net? Is that how I'm supposed to... Oh yeah. Advanced weapon? No. Broken cutting grindstone and broken... There's an item I missed. Cutting and piercing grindstones. Interesting. I'm guessing they do what they sound like. got one, not flask, pulse cell left. Make that 0. I'm probably gonna die here. Yeah. That fucking kangaroo. If all of those enemies are the kind that respawn, I'll be sad. Ten wheels. Well, everything respawned. I guess I could just run past, go up that ladder. Wow. The tracking. I swear I was moving sideways when he threw that. That's amazing tracking on that rock. Jeez. Okay, well, I can at least skip that guy, right? And just... yeah. I mean, it looks like I could skip everything else. But I want that item over there, and I want that item. And I just want to kill this kangaroo. Damn it. This damn zoo. Taunting me with that happy music. What? The tracking on that. I feel like if you're strafing, like, perpendicular to the direction he's throwing, it should miss. Sometimes a dog will just kill me in embarrassing fashion, and other times it's like perfect muscle memory. And oh, I'm gonna use some of this to help with this kangaroo. Alright, get over here. Much better. Of course, I lost however many thousand ergo I had. Catalyst. Oh. Item. Okay. A technique crank. Okay, early game is favoring technique. That just means I'm gonna find a lot of cool advanced stuff. It's due. We're due for some of that. I gotta replace this weapon with, like, I kinda just picked one that was serviceable, you know, good enough. Fully expecting well, that's definitely a boss arena. Probably. Yeah, here's the shortcut and everything. Secret letter with the Ouroboros emblem. Sir Manus. The key has escaped, but the operation proceeds smoothly according to the plan. We never found his hidden absolute commands, but we discovered a way to bypass the Covenant. We now have the ability to force more puppets to follow the will of the Order. My experimental arch-puppets will become the very foundation of the Order's great armies. With this victory, you must see my loyalty to you as absolute. Shortcut. And because of all the lost ergo, I think I have less than I did when I started. Do I have enough even to add for a level up? Oh, I do. Barely. I mean, as much as it feels like I just still need to pile everything into health, I don't know. It's just, look how low the scaling already is. 1 more damage for motivity, 2 more damage for advance. It really seems like it falls off quickly no matter what you put points in, so... And... I remember the cubes were mostly for using your Spectre, and they took a while to use anyway. But... Oh, I know. I can at least Go back. Where's the... Oh, I could just press square for the hotel. I can go back and spend these quartz. That'll be worth something for fighting whatever that is. Probably not Marquiona herself yet. It looks like some giant monstrous thing lives down there. Oh, I can put a crank on my sword anyway.
I just want safe. That's why I should.
Except I'm broke, so I can't. I do have advanced cranks to do that with, but then I would only have 2 left. Which is enough if I find another cool thing. Add ergo. Just go broke. Use this. Yeah. I didn't really mess all that much with goofy handle blade combos. I just kind of... I mean, it's cool that you can do that, but I didn't really see it all that necessary. It felt a little unnecessary. What can I put points in that will make the most difference here? Work towards a Legion arm slot, cube use. Another amulet slot would probably be nice, actually. I should probably do that. More pulse cells. Yeah, especially because I have 3 quartz, I can get that immediately. And I should probably get one, yeah, 1 survival and 1 attack. Damage while dodging. No, I think guard regain's going to be better. I'll get 1 of those, I think, and then... Enhance ambush stagger. Weapon durability. Increase stagger duration, and oh, I should. I'll just make Fable Art stronger, and better regain recovery. That's 1 more pulse cell. And then I'll put 1 more in getting another amulet slot. So that one can be... Sure. Alright. Well, that'll make a difference anyway. I'll go in with 1 more pulse cell. Slightly better Fable Art. A weapon with slightly improved scaling. I still feel very much like I'm super fragile in this area. So Yeah, I don't know when you get the item that lets you enter this place, but it definitely feels like even after completing the game, you know, level 87, I'm still feeling very fragile. Can I improve anything? I have a little bit of room to upgrade. Everything's kind of... How much would it take to just... Yeah. Oh no, that's not gonna work. It's not upgraded at all. Well, then I'll just see. I'll just see how it goes. We'll go in and see how it goes. Got my destruction grindstone. Couple of thermites for emergency. Yeah. Go in, die a few times, learn the fight. Definitely looks like it will be some large monster. Some beast. Like fighting that entire zoo inside an elephant, except it'll probably be that, but worse. Tyrannical predator. Set him on fire! Ouch. Tired out? Yikes! That is terrifying. Oh, that's awful. Oh, and it's a grab, okay. I keep forgetting about the tail follow-up. Oh, shit. Well, that went way better than I thought it would, for the first attempt. I think Big Kangaroo was actually harder. Maybe that just sort of, you know, got me into the groove, and by the time I got here, it's not so bad. That is a terrifying grab charge, though. I don't know. Maybe you have to wait till the last second seems like it has really good tracking. I've got a shit ton of these. Yeah, I think we're good. I just noticed, no, what's it called? Wishing well, whatever they are, the thing that lets you summon a specter. I didn't use them, in my... Not this time. Oh, come on. How the hell are you supposed to avoid that? Okay, it is possible. Ooh. Sprouting some interesting things onto your back. Nice.
Whew, the size of that thing! Is that how big they normally get? Anyway, that was a huge takedown, buddy.
Thank you.
Might I say, you're pretty good at this.
Well, 2 attempts was better than I expected for the first boss. After the way the trash went... I'm pretty happy with that.
My eternal master rules this zoo. Markiana. You cannot enter without her permission. My master will kill you.
She probably will. Many times. Oh. Markiona's key, I probably get for killing Markiona. Botanic Garden. Very nice. Well, we'll head in there next time. It's a good stopping point. First boss down. Thanks for watching. We will continue with Overture next time. So I'm looking forward to sharing this experience with you. Thanks for coming with me this far. If you want a little bit of janky fun, check out the base game playthrough. Like I said, it's like one of the first things I did. So, but that does it for this time. I'll see you around for the next one.